Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Energize Delaware's Facebook Live. My name is Angie Bivens, and I'm an energy advisor with a few of Energize Delaware's residential programs. I'm super happy to be back with you on today. We're getting used to our bi-monthly schedule now. Previously, we were doing these tapings every week, and now we're going to start doing them twice a month on the first and the third Thursday of every month. So thank you to everyone that's been patient with us while we've been working through some new programming. On today, I'm super excited that we do have a guest. But before we bring on the guest, before we get into all that great stuff, first and foremost, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about Energize Delaware and who we are. So normally I got really used to saying, welcome to Energize Delaware's Facebook Live, but now we're expanding and we're taking all of our talks to Facebook and YouTube. So again, with that, I just want to tell a little bit more about who we are. We are a nonprofit organization, and we've got over 16 programs all around energy efficiency for this mighty and awesome great state of Delaware. So we've got programs for homes, churches, pretty much any building type in Delaware. If you want to make it more energy efficient, then you should reach out to us. You can find our information 24 hours a day on energizedelaware.org, or you're always welcome to call us during normal business hours at 877-524-1339. So with all of that being said, without further ado, I am going to present our speaker on today. One topic that I talk about very often around energy efficiency is Energy Star. So I'm not going to go into detail about what it is because our speaker today will. So at this time, I want to welcome to everybody. Her name is Verena Yorger, and she is the Energy Star Regional Coordinator right from our very own Philadelphia. Thanks for coming on, Verena.
Hi, Angie. Hi, everybody.
So I appreciate you giving us some time on today and sharing with our audience. Like I said, I talk about Energy Star often, and I mean often, but it was so much better to have an expert that can come and tell us more about what is Energy Star, what are the benefits. So I'm going to hush up and I'm going to turn it over to you so that you can give us these details. And again, thanks so much for being here today.
Well, thank you, Angie and Energize Delaware, for inviting me here to talk about Energy Star. I'm going to go ahead and share a PowerPoint here.
All right, so I'm going to back right off and I'm going to turn the floor over to you. It's all yours.
Thanks, Angie. So Energy Star. Angie says that she talks about it a lot. It's like the backbone of the programs at Energize Delaware. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what Energy Star is. It's a big program. There's a lot to it, and we're obviously not going to cover everything today. So we're giving you kind of the 101 on what Energy Star is. And to start, we'll talk a little bit about the history, which is that Energy Star has been around since 1992. It's one of the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA's, programs designed to help achieve the EPA's mission, which is protect human health and the environment. Well, how does Energy Star do that? They do that by helping businesses and consumers like yourself achieve greater energy efficiency. Being more energy efficient, using less energy means consuming less energy, means producing less energy, and that has environmental benefits to it. So it's a big important part of the EPA's mission. The Energy Star program, as I mentioned, is very large, and so it's broken out into different categories that include products, homes, so the residential sector, commercial buildings and industrial facilities, and organizations. So there's an Energy Star program for almost every entity. just like Energize Delaware, how Angie mentioned, like there's a program for everyone. Same with Energy Star. But today we're gonna focus on the two bolded items, products and homes. But if you're a business owner or your employer is looking to become more energy efficient, I encourage you to check out energystar.gov or reach out to me. I'll be happy to talk to you about some of the programs that we have for those other areas. But we'll focus on products and homes today. And let's turn to this symbol, this trademark logo on the left side of the slide, that cyan logo. That's that government-backed symbol for energy efficiency. And I'm going to guess that if I did a survey of those that were watching, that many of you would recognize this symbol from somewhere. And I can make that guess because we have done surveys that show that over 90% of Americans recognize that Energy Star label, which is, it's amazing, right? And there's a lot that goes behind that label. Not everything can just get an Energy Star sticker. And so we'll talk about that a little bit more. One of the places that you've probably seen this logo on is products. I'm sitting at my desk here and I can see one Energy Star logo on a printer to my left, and then to my right, and I'll try to hold it up the screen, on a tablet. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's black, it's not the cyan color of the logo I showed before, but it's still an Energy Star certified product label. And what that means is that those products meet very strict energy efficiency specifications set by EPA. And there's a lot of research that goes into what those specifications are, so that when you make a purchase of an Energy Star certified product, you can be confident that you're going to save energy. And when you use less energy, your utility bill is going to be lower, so you save money. And you can feel good about that because you're also going to be helping with the environment. Saving energy, using less energy, it helps the environment. And there is a product category for like any product out there, almost any. I won't say everything, but if it uses energy, please check out energystar.gov/product finder, because if you're looking for something from like an appliance all the way down to a light bulb, you can find an Energy Star certified product. Two of the newest categories are electric vehicle chargers and water coolers, like you might have in your office. So that kind of gives you the breadth of product categories out there. So if you go to the product finder, you can search not only products, but also retailers that would carry that product. So that's a great resource to have if you're, if you want to do some shopping. But the Energy Star certified products are great, and you can start collecting them in your home and fill your home with them. But what if your entire home was Energy Star certified? That's a real thing. There are Energy Star certified new homes, and these are homes that have been built and certified to be at least 10% more energy efficient than a comparable new construction home. And on average, we find that they're actually around 20% more energy efficient. So these homes and apartments, because you can also have multi-family dwellings that are Energy Star certified, they are more energy efficient than typical new construction, designed and built to high standards, and they are designed and built by Energy Star certified home builders. And they are inspected, tested, and verified. So your home won't come with the little Energy Star logo, but it will come with a sticker, a bigger sticker, that will say that it was inspected, tested, and verified to meet the Energy Star certification. And that will be done by a Energy Star home rater, so separate from your builder, that will make sure that it's meeting the specifications. And these homes, they tend to be built better from the ground up because you're considering energy efficiency from the start, from construction. So you're going to consider energy efficiency from your basement all the way to your attic and everything in between. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, if you are looking to build new construction, I'd highly encourage you to go to energystar.gov/partner_resources/partner_locator, and there you can find a certified home builder. And I've already looked for Delaware in all 3 counties. There are Energy Star certified home builders that service those areas. And if you go on to this URL, you'll find information on not only the builders, but like how long have they been partners with Energy Star? How many homes, Energy Star certified homes, have they built? How many have they built in the past 12 months? These are just some of the information that you could find there that might help you make your decision. If we look at a snapshot of Delaware, there are actually over 1,000 Energy Star certified single family homes. No multifamily homes that I know of yet, but hopefully that will change. And 1,141, whether that's a big number or a small number to you, I think what's really impactful is seeing this table here, which is the energy savings from those 1,141 homes and what it's equivalent to. So 1,141 Energy Star homes that aren't comparable new construction. What does that save? That is equivalent to the annual greenhouse gas emissions from over 360 passenger vehicles, the carbon sequestered by over 27,000 tree seedlings grown for 10 years, and the CO2 emissions from close to 4,000 barrels of oil. So these are just some of the benefits of having an Energy Star certified home that reach beyond the utility savings that you're gonna see in your wallet. But some of you are watching this and saying, well, I don't want to build a new home. How can I make my home, my existing home, more energy efficient? And this is what I would say to you. Go to energystar.gov/campaign/home-energy-yardstick and find out what your score is for your home. It's super easy. You click Get Started, and there's going to just be a little bit of information that you need. Not difficult. You'll need your zip code, your home square footage, and if you're not sure how to calculate it, it will help you figure out how to calculate your home square footage, the number of full-time occupants, a list of all the different fuels you use in your home. So if you have electricity, but then do you also have propane, it'll want to know that as well. And then your last 12 months of utility bills, which you should be able to get either online on your account or through contacting your utility. So it'll ask things like, how many kilowatt hours did you use during these months? How many gallons of propane did you use, or fuel oil? And so you enter that information in there and you'll get a score. The score will be from 0 to 10, with 0 being the least energy efficient, and 10 meaning your home ranks among the most energy efficient. You'll get insights into like why you got that score that you did, and then some information on like how you could improve that score. As well as an added bonus, you get an estimate of your home's annual carbon emissions. So this is a great way to figure out where your home stands at the moment. Now, if you want to make improvements to make your home more energy efficient, that's when I would encourage you to go to the Energy Star Home Advisor. So this is at energystar.gov/campaign/assess your home. And actually, if you complete the yardstick tool, it'll link to this home advisor. But you can create an account with Home Advisor and start to track what energy efficiency projects that you want to do and what you have completed. It'll give you recommendations based on your home of items that you can complete. Now, if you're watching this and you're like me, I'm a renter, not a homeowner, what is there that I can do to make my place more energy efficient? Don't worry, the Energy Star Home Advisor has something for you, because not every energy efficiency improvement is something that you have to drastically change your house. You don't have to be replacing windows to make it more energy efficient. Some things include like behavioral changes. So maybe upping your thermostat by a few degrees and turning your ceiling fans on. Or smaller purchase items like you want to get a new television. Well, making sure that that new television is Energy Star certified. Those are great ways to increase your place's energy efficiency, even if you can't make the major changes that maybe a homeowner could make. So again, Energy Star is for everybody. Now, not everybody wants to kind of take that do-it-yourself approach to finding out what improvements to make. Even though the home advisor really does do a great job of guiding you along the way, sometimes you just want a person, an expert, professional advice and assistance on making your home more energy efficient. And that's when Home Performance with Energy Star steps in. And Home Performance with Energy Star is a program that providers offer, and those providers, the kind of the first step of Home Performance with Energy Star is a home performance assessment. And during that assessment, they're going to interview you as the homeowner, and a lot of the questions might be similar to what you'd see on the energy yardstick, but it's also going to include things like what do you find in your home that you'd like to change? Like, is there something about your home that you find uncomfortable, like a room that's really hot or a drafty area? What concerns you? So those are going to be questions that they'll ask during the home and owner interview, along with the usual type questions. They're going to also do a review of your utility bills, and then come in and do a home evaluation. Really take a look at the home as a whole system, not just pieces of your home. So not just your heating and cooling system. They're going to look at the entire home as one system. They'll do safety check and testing, which is a big part of Energy Star. And I think a lot of people don't know that about Energy Star, but safety is a big part of it. And then they'll make home improvement recommendations. And those recommendations will vary for each home and what each homeowner needs and wants to get out of their improvements. But if you decide to go with the home improvements, the Home Performance with Energy Star provider will link you up with a Home Performance with Energy Star contractor. And that contractor will make the improvements for you. And some of the improvements, some common ones that happen are things like sealing air leaks, adding insulation, replacing windows. But everybody's different, right? And once you get those improvements done, that's when you can really sit back and experience the difference. And everybody's difference is going to be a little bit different. So it may be enjoying having more money every month that you're not putting towards your utility bill, so more spending money maybe. Or, finally being able to sleep comfortably in an upstairs bedroom that was once way too hot in the summer to sleep in. So whatever it is that you're looking for, that's what the Home Performance and Energy Star wants to help you with. And you can learn more about Home Performance and Energy Star at energystar.gov/campaign/improvements. And if you're looking for a Home Performance with Energy Star provider, you can go to energystar.gov/campaign/improvements/find_local_help. Now, you see the screenshot that I'm sharing here. I put in as Delaware zip code. This one's in Newcastle County. And up pops Energize Delaware Home Performance with Energy Star. So Energize Delaware is a great place to go to if you're interested in the Home Performance with Energy Star program. So you see here that program takes a whole house approach to reducing your home's energy use while improving its comfort, durability, and safety. Instead of tackling energy programs individually, such as replacing an old heating cooling system or fixing leaky ductwork, Home Performance with Energy Star looks at a home as one system and recommends comprehensive improvements for better results. So Angie, I feel like we've come full circle and back to Energize Delaware, but that's what's amazing about Energy Star is it's not just the Environmental Protection Agency's program putting out guidance and programs directly from EPA. It's the amazing relationships with the partners that are helping make things like products, homes, businesses, and industrial facilities more energy efficient. And that's what makes Energy Star really successful and just an amazing program. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today. But please, if you have any questions about the material that I shared today, or maybe you're curious about something that I didn't talk about today, like the commercial and industrial aspects of Energy Star, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is my contact information. And as always, energystar.gov. So much information on there. So check it out, explore, poke around, and I'm sure you're going to find something that is just so interesting, because there is so much in the Energy Star program.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Verena. I feel like I need to get like one of those clap buttons. Like I'd hit the button and then it would like cue the clap. I'm going to work on that. But really, I learned some amazing things on today. And I do want to point out, thank you for giving Energize Delaware our shout out. Yes, we definitely do the home performance program in our state. For any of our viewers that are watching that are from local neighboring states, I know for Maryland, PECO, I believe, Delmarva Power here in Delaware, but PECO in Maryland actually does the home performance program. I'm not sure about Pennsylvania, what you guys have, if you want to shout that out. You don't have home performance in Pennsylvania, right?
I think PECO is Pennsylvania's, right?
Okay, maybe I'm mixing it up then. Yeah. So maybe it is Delmarva Power for Maryland. Okay, so either PECO or Delmarva Power do perform it for Maryland. So you can definitely get this program in Maryland, and our states are so close. I just feel like I always have to mention it. Somebody's right over the line, like. But for Delawareans, you definitely want to talk to us. So I'm so glad to have Verena on today, because she did actually confirm what I always say, that this is an amazing program. It's driven by our partners and the contractors. And we are running some really good incentives right now. Due to COVID and everything, we've upped incentives. So check us out. You can go to our website, energizedelaware.org, or I even put the phone number at the bottom as well. You can always give us a call at 877-524-1339. Myself or another advisor would be glad to tell you more about the home performance with Energy Star program. But for all the things that Verena mentioned, I put energystar.gov right at the bottom. Again, check out the website. There are, just as she mentioned, so many tools, and you'll find out about products. You could spend time in there making your house and your neighborhood energy efficient. So definitely check that out. So I thank you so much for coming on today. Before we close out, I just wanted to check, did you have anything else that you wanted to let our audience know, or anything else that you just wanted to say before we close out today?
No, I think we've covered it. I mean, as you can tell by Angie and hopefully my enthusiasm, it's just an amazing program. And I hope you guys feel the same way after hearing this.
I know that's right. Look, if anybody doesn't feel the same way, I've given out Energize Delaware's number. Give me a call. Let's chat about it. Maybe I can help you to figure out why we love it so much. So with all of that being said, I know we're reaching a climate around the planet where things are changing. The world's beginning to slowly open back up again, but a lot of us were in the house. We used a lot of electricity. So before I go, I do want to say, if anyone is having any financial utility concerns, or maybe you need to do some repairs to your home in order to make your home more energy efficient, contact Energize Delaware. I'm sure we have a program that can help you, or we can lead you to some other resources. So definitely check us out. Again, Verena, thank you so much. Please let everyone over at the EPA know that Energize Delaware said thank you. We appreciate both Energy Star and your amazing office for everything you've done on today.
Well, thank you so much, Angie and Energize Delaware. It's my pleasure.
Awesome. Well, for all of our viewers, feel free to tune back in again next month. We'll be back on the first Thursday in next month. I'm not going to tell the topic yet because I like making you guys have to peek and tune in. So keep your eye on Energize Delaware and see what we got going on. And before we go, just one more thing I do want to mention. Please, 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 if you have not done it, search Energize Delaware on YouTube. Go to our page and subscribe. We've got videos for days. You want to know more about Energy Star, weatherizing your house, light bulbs, whatever it may be. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. So again, thank you to Verena and EPA, and thank you to all of our viewers on today. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye.